Hello lovelies, this is one of my favorite videos to make because I love a good challenge. And today we're tackling the ultimate fashion challenge, how to look put together and expensive on a lazy fall, sometimes very chilly day. And while it's ridiculously gorgeous out there, there's sometimes when I don't want to sacrifice comfort and leave the house. So today I have 7 simple tips for you that have transformed my wardrobe that you can start using today. I hope that you take these styling tips and incorporate them into the wardrobe that you have already. But as always, everything that I'm showing here is going to be linked in the description as well as a pinned comment in the comment section. Let's dive right in, but make sure to stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to be showing you an iconic piece that feels illegal when it comes to comfortable, chic dressing. I'm Ziba and I'm so happy you're here. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for more fashion and styling videos. If you're a budget-minded fashion and luxury lover, you're in the right place. By now, most of us know that monochrome dressing is really low-hanging fruit as it comes to looking put together and elevated. Whether it's these beautiful grays and blacks, camels. The first tip above and beyond using tonal and monochrome dressing is to incorporate Billionare Beige. Now, what do I mean by this? This palette includes a spectrum of warm neutrals, all chosen for their ability to signal high quality and a timelessness and ease about the color. Think country club, yacht, summering experiences. And the reason it signals expensive is because of its timelessness. So these are not colors like neon green and Barbie core that are gonna go out of style. And with a lot of things, old money and quiet luxury, it's all about signaling lifestyle, like investing in quality pieces. And now the way you wanna use this Billionaire Beige palette is by pairing it with richer colors such as navy, burgundy. I love styling camel riding pants that are kind of like elevated leggings essentially. The burgundy zip up knit that adds a lot of texture and is super comfortable and cozy. I pair with knee-high riding boots, add a navy tour jacket, and I'm good to go. Now, if you are going the route of doing a monochrome look, which I absolutely love, then a really great styling hack is number 2 is to add texture to your outfit. I love this Italian wool blazer by Quince that's slightly oversized. It feels really good to put on top of everything, over denim, leggings, trousers, basically anything. And at $100, it's a complete steal. For example, the quality of the buttons along the sleeve. It's a wonderful test that I use to determine whether or not something is worth my money is I look at the buttons. Are they placed firmly on the garment? Buttons are the ultimate tattletale when it comes to quality, because if you have a piece that's cutting corners, then you're gonna find that the buttons are just wonky, they're loose, are they securely stitched? You won't be able to see it next time you have somebody that has a button that's about to fall off. It's like a cliffhanger and nobody wants that. And by the way, I'm thrilled that this video is sponsored by Quince. If you watch my channel, you know that I use these clothes a lot. I recommend them, they're bestsellers. And they have really taken over a huge part of my closet because it's elevated luxury living for less in the kind of quality and fabrics that I look for when I'm gonna add anything to my closet. In my job, I see tons of clothes week in and week out. And Quince rises to the top as the clothes that I reach for time and time again because they're undeniably chic. And they have their finger on the pulse of the silhouettes and timeless classics that we're craving. And they make them in such a beautiful way in a huge array of colors. They're thoughtfully made, sustainably sourced, and affordably priced. I've gotten really spoiled because anytime that I see a trending item that I have my eye on that I think you'll love, because I don't only shop for myself, but I shop for you as well, then I think to myself, you know what? I bet you Quince has something like it that I'm going to love and that you are as well. So I'm delighted to share this concept of luxury meets convenience and comfort in this video to bring you some of these tips. Not only does Quince nail the fit, function, and chicness factor, but the pieces all build on each other cohesively. I find that any one piece I add exponentially expands my closet because many of the clothes work so well together. And if something doesn't work out, there's returns of up to 365 days, not to mention free shipping, which is literally unheard of. To me, this just means that they stand behind what their mission is of making nice things accessible to everyone. Head to my links below to find your new forever faves for this fall and many to come. As I mentioned for number 2, adding that texture and the attention to detail of the fabric that you're adding really helps elevate your outfit and just the way that you feel in it. So introducing pieces like this gorgeous textured blazer that elevates anything from denim to leggings to trousers. And if that feels too hard, it's as easy as introducing textures in your accessories, like a suede bag. Probably single-handedly the hottest item of 2025. They're easy and so comfortable to use, especially on a lazy fall day when you just want something soft and buttery. There's two bags in particular that I really like. This one's a suede crossbody, and this one is more of a slouchy one by Quince that has just come back in stock. Thank goodness. It's an incredible price point and not only a very easy day-to-day bag, but also fantastic to travel with because it doesn't take up any room in your suitcase and it also doesn't get damaged like when you put it in there. This gorgeous bag was love at first sight. I love the ladylike handle. It also has a crossbody strap, but this is how I'm going to be wearing it the most. I have nothing like this really elegant gray color. It fits a phone, makeup, wallet, so it's quite spacious and I can't wait to wear it. Key item that signals expensive on a lazy fall day are cashmere socks, which are cold day musts. A lot of times we forget that details matter a lot, and unless you're wearing knee-high boots, we're gonna have a little peek of your socks. I love the texture and warmth that these provide, and anytime that I wear them, even when I'm at home, like right now, they just feel elevated and they make me feel special. It's a self-care of sorts, and now to walk out in them and have them peek through when I sit down just make me feel special and like I've got it together, even though many times it does not feel like that at all. The other thing that I love is that they provide really chic layering that take your outfit from basic to like Pinterest approved level, where they do matter, especially when it comes to loafers. And make sure to check out my how to style loafers in 2025 video full of tips such as paying attention to your socks. The socks that I'm showing you here are by Quince as well. They're $29 versus a typical cashmere sock that can run you up to $75. So it's a steal. I love wearing them with lug sole loafers that are a little bit chunkier. They provide a lot of comfort as well. So this is really key when you want to feel like you almost have a slipper on. These definitely are that for me. Whether it's wearing them with dresses or my favorite barrel jeans, they're just a win. Speaking of the footwear, number 4 is finding elevated footwear. And elevated footwear doesn't mean you're uncomfortable and it's fancy. It just means that it looks intentional and refined. And these loafers are the perfect example of that because they do provide like an instant trendy yet classic look. And by the way, I know many of you like a more slim silhouette when it comes to loafers. So 2 more that I recommend by Quince are their suede loafers, which are absolute bestsellers, as well as their horse bit that kind of depends on what texture you want to go with. I wear the suede ones more days than not. And the other pair of shoes that I find myself wearing a lot on these kinds of days are knee-high boots. Loafers and knee-high boots have been just like my jam this fall. So I have dedicated a video each to both types of shoes because I think that they're so key and chic and comfortable that they deserve their own video. Now, number 5 might surprise you because one thing that you never think of on like a lazy day is to wear jeans, but I dare say that you might be wearing the wrong pair of jeans because this pair of jeans is not only super comfortable, like you can see my little squat test here, but they're also available in a dark denim wash, which is a staple of understated elegance and looking expensive. So not only does it feel like I'm walking around in lounge pants, but they look really refined. And I think that it's really important to have a denim look in your back pocket that you can live with on days that you need to be comfortable, whether it's travel, doing errands, sitting at home, working from home on Zoom. And these are phenomenal. I love pairing it with a silky button down, also by Quince, that feels like I'm in my pajamas. It literally is not even fair how comfortable this shirt is. And then of course, because it's fall and layering is the name of the game here, I love also pairing it with a crew neck fisherman sweater that just adds that extra cozy warmth that is very needed despite how beautiful it looks out there. And now pairing an outfit like this with loafers looks intentional, elevated. It's a formula that you can easily recreate. On the left side, we have the barrel leg jeans with the Italian wool blazer that I love and a cable knit sweater that's really trending and that beautiful slouchy suede bag. For both of these looks, I'm wearing the chunky sole loafers, and this is a great example of how seamlessly every piece fits together in your wardrobe as you start to build it. Number 6 is the drapiness factor. I like to do this in one of 2 ways, either grabbing that cable knit fisherman sweater that I showed you from number 5 and draping it over my shoulders. I always feel so elegant and always makes me feel like $1,000,000. I don't know, there's something about it where I just feel like I should be sitting like somewhere in Cape Cod on my boat or summering somewhere. This is a really easy way to just kind of make use of your layers during the fall. I know many of you live down south, so if you want to incorporate more sweaters, but you don't really know how to layer it in without baking, then this is a great way to just add a little bit more texture and have it be something that you drape over your shoulders and can easily take it off. Now, the other way that I love using the drape factor is with an oversized topper coat, because as I maintain, coats are one of the only things that people see in the fall winter, and which is why I invest in them every single fall. And with Quince, you can get beautiful coats that look like they're like from the Row or Kate, thousands of dollars, but for much less. There's two in particular that I love. I love this navy single button one that is the epitome of elegance. And I also really love this double-breasted black one that, I don't know, that adds a little nod to the menswear inspired trend that I always find myself reaching for, which is weird because I'm such a girly girl. But in any case, these two coats are a great way to kind of have that drape factor and to finish off any look comfortably and functionally while looking expensive. And as promised, the tip that feels illegal. Now, I've been dropping a little Easter egg because I've been wearing it throughout the whole video. It's a sweater dress. Sweater dresses feel like you're sitting in your pajamas, so comfortable, soft, melt into your body. They just feel good. They're also understatedly sexy because you're not really showing anything, not really showing any skin, but you're letting your shape be known, which two in particular that I really love and that I've lately been toggling back and forth with. The first is this gorgeous ribbed cotton cashmere blend that is $69. And I wore this yesterday to accompany my mom to doctor's appointments and run errands and things like that. And everywhere that I went, people were like, I also got my nails done. Everywhere that I went, people were like, your dress, like what? You know, like of all ages, people were wanting to know what the dress was. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I am so comfortable. They have no idea. And I couldn't help myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Quince. It's $69. Like, get it. This one's available in a few colors. I just picked olive green because it's one of my favorite colors. And then this one in charcoal is cashmere. And this one is so warm and buttery. I will caution you, this one has a warmth factor that's a little bit more elevated because it is cashmere. So on those days where you want to look really elegant, like date night, or you have an event, like so many holiday things coming up, and you don't want to wear a dress because you're freezing, add tights to this. You'll be nice and warm and toasty. Finish it off with one of those topper jackets, knee-high boots, and you're golden. If you're excited to see more of my Quince outfit ideas, make sure to check out this video. I will see you there. And if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.